What's up, everybody? It's Mike from Some Shit We Like here with friend of the show, Fran.
Hello.
And we're here to do a very special edition. It's not a technical number of SSWL, but it's what I like to call SSWL Presents.
Or 0.5?
Yeah, SSWL Presents. Mike and Fran talk about Overwatch.
There we go. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, good. I put the old initials up there.
I was joking in the car with Rick, and I was like, we should call it SSWL Presents SSWL Overwatch. So it'd be Some Shit We Like Presents Some Shit We Like, Overwatch.
podcast for internet.
Yeah, podcast for internet consumption.
Consumption. Think of that. I'm thirsty.
But yeah, so we've been wanting to do this for a little while. You and I came into Overwatch at around the same time. I just didn't buy it right away.
Yeah, you had the I think you tried the free and you're like, I must have this drug.
So the thing that they were really smart about was that they did a free weekend right before Halloween, right before the Junkenstein's Revenge stuff came out.
Yes.
So they did a free weekend and cut the price by like $20. I think it was, or 40. I think it was 45 or something like that. Maybe it was $15. I think it was $45. So you can buy the game on console digitally or anywhere in store physically. And they put it out right before their Halloween update, which is going to be like a horde mode type of thing. But like, it was really cool. It had some really cool skins, and I didn't play any of that.
Yeah, you just went right into quick play. And
I played the free weekend because that happened the week before that update. So yeah. I did the free weekend, and I messed around with some characters. Played a little Diva.
My main.
Played a little Tracer. I tried... I saw Diva, and I was like, that's going to be my character.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
You saw the mech, and...
Right. And I was like, oh, I got it. So I tried it, and I didn't like the movement speed. So I tried a bunch of other heroes at the time, and the only one that really called to me we'll talk about later. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where I came in, was that free weekend right before the Halloween stuff. So it might have been September-ish.
Yeah, so same here. I had really... Am I allowed to cuss on this, or am I just go?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so I guess I'll say I had shitty internet.
Yeah,
shitty internet.
That's fine.
So I would play here and there, and then I didn't play for a little bit. I came back on, and I got a thing that said, "Do not jump out of any more games, or you will be penalized."
Oh crap! Really?
It was like crap. But no, I got better internet, and just got addicted after that. It was actually all that bad internet happened to Junkenstein, so I didn't get to play as much. But I got some of the skins, that kind of thing.
And just for reference, we're both playing on PlayStation 4. We're not playing on PC or Xbox One. We're playing on PlayStation 4.
On PlayStation 4, so I'm really bad at PC.
Yeah. An argument could be made that we're both also really bad on PlayStation 4.
Could be true. I mean, we never do competitive. We don't really do competitive.
No, we don't really.
We do it for fun.
Yeah. But yeah, so you came in around the same time, but you bought the game right away.
I bought the game, yeah.
Not upon release, but as soon as you got a taste of it, you got it right away.
It's the hype kind of got me into it. Seeing they're doing something I've seen it done before, like Western wrestling, like doing vignettes or doing
trailers for characters.
There's backstories. There's look at this. And also the fact that it was different from everything we've been playing.
Right.
For FPS wise, there's a Call of Duty or Battlefield or in Doom,
Battlefront, Doom.
Yeah, Battlefront, I almost got in, but then it's EA.
It's so pretty though.
It looks so nice. But
I'm really excited about Battlefront 2, by the way.
Yeah, we'll do
another one. That's another time.
People know me in Star Wars too.
Yeah, of course.
Like I love Star Wars, but I got bored with it.
Yeah.
But everything on it, this looked fun. There was colors. There was there was personality. There was humor. Mm-hmm. Every character is different, which is awesome. It's not just it's just a skin of somebody else, and then it's just okay, they do the same thing. This is Diva is different from Tracer. Tracer is different from Reaper. Mm-hmm. Or Soldier 76.
I think that's the thing I like about it the most, and I think the reason why I gravitate towards Soldier is because he has a sprint.
Yeah, I wish I had a sprint. I'm my age guy.
I'm like a run and gun type of guy in shooters. So before we really dive into the Overwatch stuff, let's talk about our history of first person shooters. What was the first person shooter you ever played? Do you remember?
First person was the original Doom.
Yes. Okay.
Original Doom and Doom 2.
And Doom 2.
Never did Wolfenstein until I got till later.
So I didn't really ever play the original Doom until way after it was out.
Yeah.
I think the first time I got into a first-person shooter was probably Medal of Honor.
Okay.
On PS2.
Oh, yeah. That Medal of Honor, was it Frontline?
Frontline, yeah.
Yeah, that was
the
good.
Normandy invasion, which is what opened the game. Yeah, that was the first time I was like, oh, wow, this is actually really cool. It's not just Quake.
Yeah, not just an arena.
Right. I also did play a lot of Unreal 2004 on PC.
Oh, man. I remember that.
I played a lot of that. But yeah, that was...
Is there some engine?
That was 2004. But yeah, like that was the first time I ever really got into a first-person shooter was Medal of Honor. And then, like, they started coming out every year.
Yeah.
And then it was, like, every 10 months. And I'm like...
Rising Sun, Allied Assault, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And I lost it. I lost the taste for it. And then I got back into them with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Mostly because of the single-player campaign. I think that game... People don't give that... They talk about that game with a lot of reverence because of its online multiplayer and what it did for online multiplayer on consoles. But I don't think people remember how good that single-player campaign actually is.
Yeah, it was... I played it. That was one of my first games I played when I got a PS3.
Yeah.
I borrowed it from Bryant. He usually he's like, dude, you got to play it.
Yeah,
like, all right. So I played it. I got it. Yeah, I got immersed into the story at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't do online because I was still kind of skeptical about it. And then but what got me my first experience of online play was Killzone 2.
Yeah.
And I always loved the Killzone series.
That roulette style of a multiplayer of like, now it's capture the flag, or now it's team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Now it's just and
it was also like doing like, or you had close quarters, or you had a wider battlefield.
I thought that was a really, really cool thing they did.
Greatest thing that was hearing that's the first time also getting into, because that was my since that was my first online, but also doing the online chat with that and hearing people yell. That was the first time hearing. The greatest thing was hearing these two guys from the South just like yelling at each other, trash talking like, "F you, man! I'm gonna kill you, man! You put your valor up against my valor, I'll kill you, man!"
Yeah, it's so good, man.
It's like the Hardy Boys up there.
Yeah.
Sorry for all you wrestling fans.
But yeah, so the other game I lost a lot of hours to online was Battlefield 2 for Xbox 360.
Okay.
I actually had Battlefield 2 on the original Xbox and played that a ton online. And this is before...
Were you a Halo guy, though?
Yeah, but not online. I would actually pack up my Xbox and I'd go to a friend's house, my friend Joe. So it was me, Lawrence, Joe, and Jason, and we would all sit down and Joe had like a 19-inch TV, and we would hook up the original Xbox to the TV, and don't you fucking look at my screen. All right, so we all sit, and we were looking at literally a box this big each.
So then when I do that though,
on Halo.
Yes, but also we got to go back to for another history of first persons. GoldenEye for N64, which
I never played that.
You didn't play it?
No, I never got into that.
It's set for Rick's nodding his head, but it helped get a lot of more people into that kind of thing. But we would do it was the same thing. And we play on smaller. My friends we play on smaller TV sometimes and be like, "What the? I think I'm him. Oh damn it! No, I'm him down there. Oh."
That was so. I did that with Mario Kart. Like that was the thing with Mario.
The Golden Gun, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh. Someone got the Golden Gun, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. But Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on original Xbox, I got it because I played that a lot with my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And we also played a lot of the original Star Wars Battlefront games.
Mm-hmm.
But we played the crap out of Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. And I love doing... was it command post where you it's not capture the flag, but just different posts you have to take over.
Oh, okay.
And the thing we would do is I would pick the engineer, he would pick a sniper, and I would throw C4 all over the Jeep. We would jump in the Jeep. We'd drive straight for a checkpoint that there was a bunch of the enemy's team at, and dive out. Jeep rolls right into the pole, blow it, and then boom, everybody's dead, and then we're hanging out to capture the point. So
it's like objective.
Yeah.
So so there for Overwatch players would be the objective.
Yeah, that was the most fun we ever had. And then I would stay, and he would find some high ground, and because Engineer gets
Anakin.
Engineer gets a goddamn shotgun in Battlefield 2, so you got a shotgun, a pistol, and your C4. That's it. So
you need sometimes.
I'd be on the ground by the pole, and he'd get some high ground, and anybody who would miss sniping coming in, I'd get him with the shotgun, and we would just take command posts that way, and just work our way across the map. But that was some of the most fun I had with an online game. And then I think of course Halo, but that was, like I said, we always did local.
Yeah.
With Halo.
So, yeah. Local LAN party.
I wish I would have gotten to Killzone 2 more.
Yeah.
Because by the time Killzone 3 came out, I never really got into the online
Killzone
either. They broke a lot of the online stuff that was fun about it.
Yeah, I got bored of it. I got bored of it when I did Killzone 3 for their online, but the online 2 for Killzone 2 was fun.
But
then there was it Shadowfall, which unfortunately got into that a little too late for that, and then it was just because that was
the single player for Shadowfall is really good.
Good story. They always had a good story, but of course they did some other game that I wonder if people are into.
I'm currently 60 hours into that game right now, and it's freaking amazing.
So we're talking Horizon now.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, so that's our kind of a brief, in quotes, history of like where we come from with first-person shooters. So Overwatch.
Yes.
So different from everything that was out at the time.
Yeah.
People thought it was going to be like a first-person MOBA because like that was the big thing going on.
Yeah, and plus as also like again to go back, and then also was with Battleborn coming out at the same around the same time.
Battleborn came out at the same time, which was basically a first-person MOBA. There's more objective-based though than a MOBA.
Yeah.
But yes, very much take down these points, hit the core, blow it up, you're done. But the art style of Overwatch is just. It's so different. Like it feels. The thing I like about Overwatch the most is it feels like Borderlands, and you know how much I love Borderlands.
Oh yeah, I liked it too. Borderlands 2 though, I was more into 2 than 1.
Right. That's because that's where the personality was. It still looked as good the first one as the second one, but it was lacking personality.
Yeah.
And Borderlands 2
Rage.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 had great personality with its characters, its environments. They even somehow managed to cram more of a character and personality in a claptrap. But yeah, the reason I was gravitating towards Overwatch to begin with is because the look and the humor and its sensibilities kind of reminded me of Borderlands, and I'm really aching for a Borderlands right now.
Oh yeah, I would love to play Borderlands 3, but yeah, same thing with me with Overwatch. Like you said, everything about it is just so different from what everything's become because it's become cookie cutter for Battlefield, cookie cutter for.
Call of Duty.
For Call of Duty, for Activision, just go, okay, yeah, another Call of Duty, just slap the name on, we're good.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately now it seems like now they've gone back to World War II, but also seems like when what do you call it? The last one came out, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare came out, and big backlash from people.
It's actually really fun though.
The people
I played a little bit of it and liked it.
Yeah, the people liked it, but then they're like, oh, Call of Duty again.
Yeah.
Monochromatic. Here's a monochromatics. Here we go.
The problem with Call of Duty is that it had to go against Titanfall 2 last year, and that had one of the coolest single-player stories.
And I think you said it was one of your games of the year.
Yeah, it was on my top 5. I think it was number 3 or 4.
Yeah, and one was, of course, Overwatch.
Right, number 1 was Overwatch for me.
And it's just so much fun to play, and you can go different with each character, and do a whole different. Like some are great for defense. Like I finally used Symmetra like more frequently.
Really, I've tried. I can't.
I've had fun with it because I've watched people. Because I have a couple of friends who play. One of her mains is Symmetra, so I watched her play, and picked up what to do and how to do it, and like what the weapons are, like how her main weapon works. Right. So learning through osmosis with playing with her, and I'm of course usually doing Diva.
Yeah. So all right, anytime you load into a game type, whatever it may be, if you see this character on your team, what makes you go, oh god damn it? Which character? Because this is good.
Certain brothers named Shimada.
You see them and you go, oh god damn it.
Oh, wait till that your other friend Bree we're playing with, and she's like, "Oh look, Genji, we're gonna win. Oh, we've got this in the bag. Let's just not do it. We'll just sit and throw the controller on the ground."
Yeah.
Like the Hanzo and Genji, just to me, I mean, people like them. I don't. Yeah. I'm not a big fan.
And people who are good with them are good with them, but
some people just do it just to be annoying. Sometimes.
Yes.
And they don't know how to use it, or they're just, I'm just gonna run off, not have any teamwork.
Right. So the character I hate seeing the most, even though she's so damn adorable, I hate seeing Mei.
I hate seeing Mei on the other team.
I hate seeing Mei on my team because I can probably count more times this has happened on the player from my team than the player on the other team. Mm-hmm. But I play Soldier 76. Yeah. So my ult is, you don't have to aim. You just unload.
It's like it's almost like a parody. Like not a parody, but like almost like a satire on like the Call of Duty type person.
Aim assist and
the,
all that.
I'm a Call of Duty guy. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know.
So that's his alt, and like when I get that, I always say I don't ever.
He's an aimbot.
Like, I don't ever turn on voice chat unless I'm playing with friends. I can't.
Yeah.
But I always hit that toggle, be like, hey, alt's ready. Hey, using my alt, and then I'll hit it, and as soon as I've got you, ice wall, blocking the one opening I'm trying to shoot through.
I've had
to kill the enemy as they're coming in to take our point. Every time. I think Mei is probably the most underrated and also overrated character in the game at the same time. And again, I always joke about it, but I think the character, the way it's animated, the way she's created and drawn, or whatever you want to say, is adorable.
Yeah.
But I hate seeing her on my team, and I hate seeing her on the other team, because I know inevitably that's going to happen when I pull my ult.
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times where I'll leave a signal on the emotes, like saying my ultimate's ready, ready.
Yeah.
And I launch, you hear nerf this, all of a sudden a wall from our team comes up.
Yeah.
It's like, no, do it after. Maybe are you trying to time it where I pass the wall?
Yeah, but you gotta
I'd rather just have them do Zarya and just suck them all in.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mei is Hanzo and Genji are fun to make fun of.
Yeah.
But I really do think the most obnoxious character in that game is Mei. When it's handled by somebody who's competent with the character, every character is good when somebody is playing them
like
well.
even Tracer, who's super squishy.
Right. If someone's playing her well or playing them well, it's awesome.
Yeah, because if you can time your dashes, time your recalls, you're perfect. I've seen him take down like a diva who's like, like her power is like her XP is 150, hers is 600. And
is it 600?
600 for diva.
600 for diva, right?
150 for.
It's 4 for the tank, and 2 when she's out, right?
When she's out, it's 1. I believe it's like 150.
Okay, yeah.
So they're equal when they're out, but,
right?
But when she's in there, I've seen her take a media.
lot of damage.
She takes
a lot of damage. But yeah, it's the thing, man. Like when someone's playing Mei really well, it's awesome to watch. But 9 times out of 10, I know inevitably that wall's going to come up when I'm trying to do something to help my team.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. Is like I love how team oriented this game is.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I get people all the time. Like if I play by myself, I'll see like the people linked. I'm like,
and it forces.
Or you can tell.
you can't deathmatch this game. If you run around just trying to kill everybody, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
no matter what map or what game type you're doing, it does not work.
That's one of the frustrations of people who play Genji.
Yeah,
is they'll just run off, try to do their own thing, They
want the best kill death ratio. They want the most kills. They want
just use Bastion if you want to do that.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean,
one little gripe I do have is like if you see, because if let's say someone's trying out for the first time, trying out Tracer. But their rank is, let's say their rank is Prestige or after 100. They're like 5-star.
Yeah.
But that's the first time they've ever used Tracer.
Yeah.
I think maybe they can do on the next game, but you can rank each one, but individually.
Right.
To be
like,
level.
You should have your overall rank, and they should let you know. Like they should let your teammates know.
Overall, but your Tracer rank.
Your Tracer is here. Yeah. You've only spent a few hours. With
which would be a cool thing to do, I think. Because otherwise, it's like, good, they can do this, and then it's like they don't know how to do it.
Sure, they'll put that in, and I don't think they do a next game. I think they just keep iterating on this for a while.
Yeah, because I keep wondering that will there be an Overwatch 2, or will it just be an expansion? Because
eventually there will be, but look at World of Warcraft, man. Look what Blizzard has done with that.
Yeah,
it's
Blizzard,
14, 15 years or some shit like that.
And people still play it.
2004, so it's been 13 years.
13 years, yeah. And somehow, like Blizzard, congrats guys, you finally got my money.
I tried to get into World of Warcraft because I thought it would be fun, and I played a couple hours of it, and I don't like fetch quests.
Yeah,
so I bounced off of that real quick.
Yeah, like never did StarCraft, never did like Diablo. Some people are like, you should do Diablo, and I tried the demo for Diablo 3. Mm-hmm.
Because I really did like the loot aspect of Borderlands, like I've talked about.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try Diablo 3, but I just couldn't get into it. I guess no. I was gonna say
they've never gotten Hearthstone.
I was deep into Hearthstone for about a week.
And then you just went,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Heroes of the Storm, of course, which now people play to get skins.
Yeah, not a mobile player, so that ain't happening. Apparently, those skins are coming to the console version.
Yeah, they are. I think I remember looking on the Facebook, but it's from the official account saying they will be available in loot boxes in the future.
They also announced that the seasonal events, like most Blizzard games that do them, they're going to keep coming back.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, people love them.
Especially when you have like costumes tied specifically to that event and you don't get them, it kind of sucks. And I like how limited they can try and make that stuff, but I'm glad that they're going to
and that's the thing
bring
too.
that stuff back around for you to get. And maybe they throw more skins in.
Yeah, it's like the total opposite of what EA was doing with Battlefront. Is that it's not like you got to buy the season pass. There's no season pass.
Right.
Everything is there. If you want to buy a loot box, you buy a loot box. It's all by chance.
Yeah.
But it's not. But you don't have to do microtransactions if you don't want to.
Right. It's completely unnecessary.
Yeah. There's not like, oh, you want this good.
If you ask me, the microtransactions in Overwatch hurt the game because if you just want 50 loot boxes and you buy 50 loot boxes, why would you play that game anymore?
Yeah. So that's why I never buy them. I've never bought a loot box.
The whole point of the carrot on the stick is to keep you running after that carrot.
Mm-hmm.
But when I understand giving people the option because we always talk about more options the better for the players. But when you give that player the option to just buy 100 loot boxes for $100,
but
that's how many hours of gameplay are you not going to get out of that person now because they're going to get the things they want and only play every once in a while.
And one thing too is that someone said like, oh, I remember I read a post on the page. And it said, oh, I had all these loot boxes saved and I didn't get anything from from Uprising. And the response was, well, when you get them, it doesn't count towards your team. You must get them during the time.
You have to get, they don't change over.
Which is a cool thing too.
Yeah,
so it's not like
very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I save up my coins from when I get duplicates or whenever they do give you money in your loot box.
Yeah, I've only bought one emote with the coins you get, the currency you get from the game. Yeah. And then 2 games later, I got that emote, and I was like, ugh.
I know. I got the only thing I ever bought was Tracer's. You're the Rooster skin. Yeah. I love that skin. I still play her. I still play her once in a while, but she's one of the characters I like, but I don't play her that much, like you with Mei. Right. Like I love maining Diva. I love to just destroy things when I play.
The only other character I've really kind of gotten attached to, but I don't play her often because luckily for me, people don't play Soldier because they see it as kind of a lame character.
You're basic. You just play gold.
You're too basic. Whatever. It's like, I don't care. I'm gonna basically take this point from you, and I'm gonna basically help my team win. So
it goes back to if you're good. It goes back to if you're good with them, you're good with them, and you help the team. And I joke about that when I see a Soldier win or something. Play the game. Oh, you just can't play. Go back to Call of Duty.
So the only other character I even try to play with is Sombra because I like the submachine guns.
Yeah, I play Sombra too once in a while.
Yeah. I always forget about her whole hacking shit. I'm
just take them out with a machine pistol, which is oh my god, it's pretty effective. I've hacked people before. I used her and someone else was Diva. I had her charge the Diva charging me to do the ult for everybody. I hacked right in the middle just before she was about to ult and went like that guy must be so pissed right now.
That's the worst.
I should have turned on team chat. I should have turned on the game chat and see if he was yelling.
That's like when I pop my ult and I hear it's he starts to say, "I've got you in my sights," and then as soon as I pop it, I hear "die, die, die." Like no.
Or sometimes it's because I hear "Justice my throne." Or I've got you my all. Got you my what? What?
I do like that you have a little bit of a window with Soldier when you pop your ult. If you die, like as soon as you hit it, it doesn't. You don't get
and also I mean that's the thing too. It gives you warnings too, like you know what's gonna happen. Right. Mei says her thing before the freezing. This one you hear nerf this and you see it. Because everybody does it. They all charge. Yes. I do it too, just to get it there. But everyone knows like, oh shit, get out of the way.
And you still manage to not get out of the way sometimes, which is something that really pisses me off.
Or what happens? You run into the payload because you're just like, you're just trying to scramble out of the way, but you can't.
Or if you're on defense and you try to go through a door, but you're trying to go back, you're strafing backwards so you can continue shooting, and you hit the corner of the door
and you're stuck.
And you're stuck.
Yeah, I've had that happen before when someone would be Diva on the other team.
Yeah.
But that's because I used to always use quick play, not do arcade. Now I do arcade. I get my my 3 extra loot boxes.
Right.
And move on. Then I jump to doing no limits.
So as we said, we came in later, so we didn't get to play the Lucio Ball, which is going to be cool because they're hopefully they'll be bringing, or maybe they'll come up with something different.
Was summer. That was summer games.
It was summer games, right? Yeah. And then Junkenstein's Revenge, like I said, was the Horde mode. I didn't get to play that at all. So
crap. Thanks to crappy internet. Fuck you, Verizon.
My buddy Robert. I watched him play that a lot though, and that looked really, really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately thought, man, I hope they bring that back around next year.
Probably.
So the first thing I played was the Winter Wonderland, the first seasonal event.
Yes, that was my first one too.
Which was so dope because there were some maps that they would put snow on and Christmas or holiday themed stuff on it.
I'm not a big Christmas person, but I did like what they did.
But
I'm not Jewish, don't worry.
Tracer's elf skin is dope, and I have it. And I never play as Tracer, which is hilarious.
But I just want it because just in case.
When I play as Tracer now, I always use that skin.
Mm-hmm. Or May. Even I don't know. People were. Some people were complaining about May's like
Santa Claus.
Yeah, the
Santa Claus thing.
Yeah, I'm like, it's perfect.
Yeah, it would look. Ooh, it's just a color change. It's like, but she turned into a snowman instead of the. It's just so cute. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Go back to Call of Duty. Shut up.
But yeah.
Every time I just go back to complain, every time someone complains or gets bitchy about snow, I go back to Call of Duty.
So I really liked the skins that came out for Winter Wonderland, but my King's Row became my favorite map at that point.
After because of all
the decorations and the snow, and it felt different. And then when
Blizzard does that with the little details, which is awesome. When
the winter event ended, and the first time I went back to King's Row and there was no snow or anything, I was like, no.
Or like Homer Simpson with Spring Break, or it's Christmas, or the Christmas episode too. But one of the ones where Spring Break because everybody left.
Yeah, it really bummed me out. And then there was the Lunar New Year stuff.
Lunar New Year, but. What did you try May's the snowball fight?
No, I never did.
Oh god, that was so frustrating.
So I got the game that weekend that that stuff came out.
Yeah.
The Winter Wonderland stuff came out, but I immediately jumped into just quick play.
Okay.
I didn't do and I had never done any of the seasonal event stuff really until Uprising. Because even Lunar New Year, I didn't do.
You didn't do capture the flag.
No, I didn't do the capture the flag stuff. I just would jump right into quick play because that's what I like. I don't do competitive. The only time I've ever done arcade was with you for Uprising. Yeah. So I could use Soldier.
Yeah. So again, back to when I started was Winter Wonderland, and I think what happened was I got more into I found out a lot of my coworkers, a good amount of my coworkers also played Overwatch.
Right.
And so they're like, oh, you play? Oh, yeah. And they're all on PS4.
Cool.
So we started playing. They're like, first thing we did was trying that. I'm like, this is so, it's fun, but it's so frustrating because you get like, you shoot one snowball, then you got to go regenerate it. But while you regenerate it, you're getting it back. You're vulnerable and you get shot and you're down. Yeah. So I think I won like 1 out of like the 50 games I played.
I'm really excited for those events to come back so I can actually play those.
Yeah, events. And then Capture the Flag was fun too, but especially if you had Soldier or you had something like Sombra, which is awesome, so you can throw your teleport as far as you could, get the flag, or Soldier dive sprint, Tracer with the sprint, and I have another it's just fun because I've gained friends because of this. Like I've met new people because of it. But one of them, like she gets really into it. And she had the flag one time, and she was just like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing?" It's like, "Just run, go, go!" So she'd be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" Oh my god. And finally gets like, "Oh."
So it's funny that I never actually tried because Capture the Flag was my favorite game type in Unreal 2004 because I was that asshole that I would just take the outside lane all the way to the base, get the flag, come all the way around, drop the flag, go. I would basically make giant loops around the map.
Yeah, because everybody expects you to just go.
Everybody just goes right down the middle. And I would always just go around the perimeter, as far around the perimeter as I can go, get the flag, come back around.
Do you do that in do you go through that main door, the first door in Overwatch, or you go around the?
I always go around the sides.
Okay, same here.
I always go around the sides
because that's where they put symmetric turrets.
Yeah. I always go around the sides, and then on defense, when you're waiting for them to come out, this is what I like to do because I'm a dick. I go and I see if there's people at the door, and I would do the hello emoji thing.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. And then I'll throw my spray up on the wall and then I run away. And I know they don't care, but it makes me laugh, and that's what matters.
Oh yeah, like, so now people have done it. You know, with the push-up emote.
Yeah.
Or where like some people put where they'd have Anna, and they'd do the sleep on somebody.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
he's like kissing Reaper or something.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. There's just so much fun to be had in this game, and
I mean, if you've looked, the community of it is so into it.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen my other Instagram for the Massacre Twins comic, I fanboyed over all almost every Overwatch cosplay I saw.
Yeah,
because a lot of them were so in depth. Like you had, like I said, I saw regular Mercy, which looked awesome with hard plastic. Everything looked amazing. And then like 10 minutes later, there was the Halloween Mercy, which everybody loves. Yeah. And it was it's like a pretty accurate portrayal of. I saw like tracers I saw Punk Tracer, I saw Sporty Tracer. Yeah. I had like the tracers and ones like they had ones with the lights that actually worked for their chrono accelerator.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And then but they weren't British, so
right.
Like you're second character.
So and then, the other skin I really like is Zarya's skin that came out for the Summer Games.
Oh,
because she looks completely different.
Yeah,
and it's just a skin. And all they did really was put a ponytail on her.
Yeah.
But she looks completely different. And I think it's really cool that some of these skins, some of them are just color palette switches. And some of them, they go super in-depth in changing stuff.
Like Diva's now the police diva. They had Biva on there, like a bee theme for her. Tracer, she was dressed like a track runner.
Yeah.
For Summer Games.
And then they have the elf one for the Winter Wonderland, which I thought was pretty cool.
And they had her like cute for her highlight reel was the dragon dance.
Yeah. That's right.
She pops. It was It's like you're so cute.
You're so adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my favorite part about this game. We've been going for, I don't know, maybe half hour, 40 minutes maybe, something like that. And we have yet to talk about how good the game feels to play mechanically.
Yes.
We're talking about game types, we're talking about characters, we're talking about everything else. So all of that other stuff and how awesome it is only that awesome because it feels so good mechanically.
Yeah, like you can jump right into it and you're fun and you're just like, all right, I can play this. Like other ones, it's like, oh wait, this button does what? And everything the button configurations are pretty much the same for everybody.
Right.
Just have different alts or different things you do.
Some people have a little more button interaction than others, but it's not terribly off-putting.
Yeah, where Diva has like for her two. There's accelerate and shield.
Yeah.
Tracer has two also, but then also you get somebody like why am I forgetting the robots? Not Bastion. Orisa.
Orisa, yeah.
Where there's like 4 different things. Where it's like it has the barrier, has the.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Has the barrier, has the shield. Has her barrier, has her like what do you call it? Like the tractor beam, I guess I'll call it, and something else. I think it's like the invulnerability one for like a couple seconds.
Yeah. Like Soldier's got an alt fire, so he's got 3 rockets that shoot.
Oh yeah.
He's an alt fire. He's got the sprint, and he's got healing.
Yeah.
And
I
always make this joke when you and I are playing with Bree.
Yeah.
And the thing always says, "Hey, you don't have a healer," and I always go, "Dude, come on. I'm the only healer we need. Let's go."
Yeah. But it's also like says that about like Bastion, like you don't have a tank. Bastion turns into a tank.
Bastion is a tank.
And turns into one.
Yeah.
And can heal like no other, and it gets frustrating.
I think that's my favorite part is playing that game with you guys, and then when I play solo, but like you see this when I play with you guys, we have healers, but I still end up having a gold medal for healing because I'm very aware of my teammates. And if we're on offense and pushing a payload, I always drop healing on the payload. Always drop the healing on the payload.
I know. I also do. I have to admit this. I do a very dick move if I'm on near the edge of a map with Miss Diva here.
Yes.
I love to push people off.
It's so fun.
Like I remember I'll see you just go whoa. Like
my favorite thing to do is when
because we all gotta admit we all do dick moves on these games.
When assholes like you
push people off,
but then use the alt to flip out of the thing to stay on the map while I'm falling. You're done.
Yeah, people try to push me off, and Yeah, they forget I saw my accelerator.
Yeah.
So I just jump right back. There was one I saw a video of. It was someone pushed. I think it was Lucio tried to push a Widowmaker off the map, and she just used her hook, came right back and shot him in the back of the head.
Yeah. So it was really funny. It was one of those times where I just popped my ult for got you in my sights, and then a diva charges me because they were all bunched up. So a diva charges, and then pops the ult. So it continues pushing me off the map, but she's safe.
I don't know. I would use the ult. I always never get people who use the ult on one person. I feel privileged.
As that happened, I'm flying off the map, but I still have my ult going and just blasted her. And she was squishy.
A squishy diva, yeah.
Whoop, gone.
I gotta admit,
that feels good.
I think people get pissed when you get killed by a squishy diva.
I think so.
Because like I'll just keep I jump out, I keep firing.
Yeah.
Like I'll keep firing until I find something. And I'll see like a roadhog fall. I'm like, oh, you must feel like shit right now. Or I've had Reinhardt charge at me, and as I'm squishy, and just take him. I've taken. I mean, probably because they're low from getting fired at. But the fact that I took him down is like me or another squishy diva or someone who's like can get killed in like 2 shots.
So is that your favorite thing to do as your main, is to take somebody out as squishy? Or is it pushing people off? What's your favorite thing to do as diva?
I like doing the ult.
Yeah,
the ult's fun to do because it can turn the tide of a game. I've had that happen where that was my one and only team kill so far.
Right, is
on Volskaya. We had, I think we're against 3 soldiers. I guess or maybe 4 soldiers, a Symmetra because there were turrets, and a Mercy. And for some reason, like we were not advancing on objective B,
right?
And so I just went, fuck it. It's accelerated. Did they still? Yeah. Even though they were still, for some reason, they all ran to the same to the right, and I popped my ult and took him down with the sextuple kill.
I've seen the video. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But hard part is I had to jump to the side because, of course, Squishy Diva. Yeah. I was getting shot at the same time as that was happening, so I got down to like 30 health. So I had to jump to the side. So it popped up on my heads up. Yeah. And everything, but I never got to see everyone fly.
Yeah, because you were hiding behind the wall.
Yeah. But I mean, at least it happened. I mean, and of course, I think I got one bitter soldier that would not want to like give me my legendary and my votes.
The vote.
I had 9. I'm like, come on. Then somebody
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, and I think it voted for some stupid thing like, oh, most Helix rockets kill rockets or whatever.
My favorite thing to do is destroying roadhogs.
That hook.
Yeah.
That hook before they nerfed it.
Right.
Oh god.
Even before, this was my favorite thing to do. Usually I'm pretty good at getting out of the way of the roadhogs, the hook.
Yeah.
But if my health is completely full, and I have the boost from who gives you the health boost from Anna? If I have the health boost from Anna,
from Grandma, even though she's the same age as Soldier.
Right. If I have that health boost, I know I'm cool. Because they'll hit me with the hook, pull me in, and they take too long for their shotgun blast. So I'm hammering my melee button as I'm flying in. So as soon as I'm free, melee, Helix rockets, dead. And then I'd get blown back, drop my healing, heal up, and get back with my team.
With Roadhogs and all that, I usually do if they hook me as Diva. I mean, if I know it's coming, I'll throw up the shield.
Yeah.
But if not, I will charge and then start firing.
It never ceases to amaze me how many Diva players forget about that shield.
Oh yeah, because they think all they think of is like, oh, I got big health, I'm good.
Yeah,
like, no,
I have
the forward barrier is amazing.
Taken out so many Diva players with Soldier because they don't use the shield.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is use the shield.
Yeah, especially even during ults, it's like it starts firing, just use the shield because like I did during Bastions, and it'll just sit there and be like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my favorite thing to do is to roadhogs. I think they got you, and you can tell they think they got you because they get mad and come after you.
Oh, I've had people come after me with vendettas. Yeah. Or Reinhardt too. He charges me, I charge back. You know, I mean, his charge is like actually pins you. Mine just pushes you.
Oh god, I hate getting pinned by a Reinhardt charge.
Especially, I mean. I tried. I mean, sometimes if you pop your forward barrier, you're fine. You're not as much damage.
I have yet to encounter. I think there was only one person I ever encountered in just random play that was on my team with Reinhardt that was adamant about, oh, you're a soldier. Let's team up. Let's team up. Let's team up. So they would just go through with the shield, and I would just ride behind them. And
Oh god, yeah, I've done
so
that.
Many people out,
especially on the payload too.
Yeah.
So what was your? So I said my team kill. What was your first team kill?
It really pissed me off because it was on is it Volskaya Industries?
The factory.
Yeah, it was on Volskaya Industries, and we're coming up to one of the doors, and the door was opening, and we were on defense, so they had the payload.
So the round just started.
Right. Yeah. So they're coming up to that first big door, the first big door. So then I come out, and I come around the side, pop my ult, kill them all.
So wait. So how'd you pop your? Oh, so it was, or was it?
It was we had kept holding them.
Oh, that kind of thing where you're still like inside.
We were holding, and then they finally made some headway, and I built up my ult. So popped it, took everybody out. The first person I took out was their God damn it, I always blank on her name. Mercy. On their Mercy. I killed their Mercy first. So by the time my ult finished and I got done killing everybody, I hear
oh no.
Yeah.
Heroes never die.
Heroes never die. And I'm like, whoa! Damn it. But I ended up getting play of the game for it still.
Yeah, my first.
But it was so like disheartening because I'd put in all that work and took them all out. And then they were all back. And then they were all right on me, and I was like, "Oh god!"
My first thing too is always I take out the I always take out the Mercy first.
Yeah,
to always go for the Mercy.
Yeah.
And then do your thing. But god, I had that actually a couple weeks ago, where I took some people out. We're at Route 66 and took out their they were standing on our payload, and we took them out. Then I hear Heroes Never Die. I'm like, oh, you C-word.
I hate that.
I like the character.
I love it when it's on my team.
Oh yeah, same.
Of course.
Like you only like anything on your That's why sometimes even if you get a Shimada brother, you're like,
all right,
you're okay for now.
Yeah, for now until you screw up.
Yeah, or until you jump the other team.
It was just the most like disheartening thing because I was like, yes, I got it.
Keep moving.
I got
keep
the
moving.
Team kill. Yes, and then.
Like I've had that too.
Heroes never die.
Or worse is when you make that head. Yeah, like that would happen, or make headway, and you're like, all right. Like I had one where I got a quadruple on Volskaya. Yeah, Volskaya, and no one advanced to the play. Like no one did anything.
Yeah, that's the worst, man.
Like stop getting your kills. Just you get more points if you win, right?
Right. Nah, I mean you get more XP, but I think people like the XP they get for their high kill death ratio.
Like, I got killed.
Speaking of the kill death ratio, that's the other thing that this game does super well, and it only displays the positive stuff for your character. You can see the other stuff, but you have to toggle to see it.
Yeah.
But like, if you see, I died 25 times on this map. God, it's so like, it really brings you down. But when you see, hey, you contributed this much to the objective. You did this much healing. You had this many eliminations. And like, it shows you the cool shit. But it's equally as big of a bummer if you have no medals all the way across and you're like, shit.
I know. Or you get all gold. Like,
yeah. That's the only time.
Even when you lose.
It's the only time I ever click over to see what the negative stuff is. To see like when I get if I ever get 0 medals, I go, fuck. Ugh, that's why I died 38 times or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I just don't have it.
And I have those games where I know where I'm not doing well.
Yeah. So, what would you like to see them add to Overwatch?
Like I said earlier, like the idea of having like, okay, they're rank 100, but this how long they played on Tracer or played on this.
They show you how much you've played with each character.
Yeah,
I think it would help your teammates to show them.
Yeah,
and I guess you could always check, but you don't want to do that in the middle of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I love the Easter eggs. Like they're posting for like the Doomfist stuff or like other characters, especially if you watch like a lot of the videos.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, that could happen later. Oh, this person could be, because I talk about that with people at work all the time. Yeah. Like, oh, it's almost like wrestling for us.
Yeah.
It is seriously like where the storyline's going or who's gonna pop up.
What are they
here?
gonna do next? Like, who's gonna have an event next? What's the next event gonna be? Kind of thing.
Yeah, or like when's Doomfist coming? Or because they've teased Doomfist so much, but I almost want them to never have Doomfist, just to like eternally tease it, like Jimmy Kimmel to Matt Damon.
Right. What if they do like Doomfist is inside of another character. Just like, did you see that Matt Damon was inside of a suit with Ben Affleck? Did you see that?
I didn't see that one. No.
They had Ben Affleck on to talk about. I think it was Batman v Superman or something.
And he popped. He's like.
He came out and he was like, oh, he looked all huge, and he had a big overcoat on. Like, what if you play as Diva and when you pop out, it's like, hey.
Well, the thing about Doomfist, it seems like it's not like the person.
Yeah.
It's like whoever gets the fist is Doomfist.
Yeah, yeah.
And the rumors of Terry Crews doing this, and so
I saw him post that he would love to do that,
yeah,
which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, it's crazy. Like after all these years, after 20 some years, Blizzard finally came out with something that resonates with me.
Yeah, and me as well. And it's like, yeah, congrats, you got my money. I mean, as you know, like this is like stuff I brought. Like I brought this stuff just to have it to
as decoration, but to also show like I don't know if you feel the same way, but I hate the Funko Pop vinyls. I hate them. I can't stand them.
But the main one is so cute.
I know. But I don't have it. I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, I have, like I said, the Diva one. Yeah. Diva, which I've been doing unboxing for, so I'm gonna see your stuff up close.
Even though it's unboxed
for First Comics News, yeah. But we have the Tracer.
Big Head Tracer over here.
Yep, Big Head Tracer. I actually came here with my I have a Overwatch backpack, which the backpack is awesome.
Right.
Like it's black, has a big logo, but on the inside it's yellow, kind of yellow or orangish.
And then
you have
the artwork here.
Oh, the artwork
Where did you get that?
The artwork actually I got from WonderCon from someone I interviewed like 2 years in a row named Val Hochberg. She does a comic called Mystery Babylon, and she had a bunch of these, like a bunch of different characters. And I first like, I want the Tracer one, but I saw like the Diva one. I'm like,
you gotta go to the Diva.
I gotta go to my main. But she does it. She'll be at she'll be at San Diego Comic Con. I believe I don't know if Phoenix one happened yet, but she'll be at that.
Does she have Instagram, YouTube, or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I believe it's kick dash. I have to look it up, but I believe it's kick-girl.com.
Send us the link.
I'll send you a link. Don't worry.
We'll put a link in this video somewhere or in the description.
Yeah. So, and this, of course, the Diva is amazing.
Here, lift the thing up again.
Oh yeah, the little thing comes up. We pop. We got boom, mini Diva.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, but the backpack comes with like inside's all the logos printed and everything. But there's like a lot of I got stuff in it. I don't know if you want to do that.
Oh.
I can do it. I'm gonna bring it up. Alrighty. So yeah, this is the Overwatch backpack. Yeah. It's almost like Spaceballs. Yeah, Spaceballs the backpack, Overwatch the backpack, Overwatch the thing. But I think I have an empty one here.
And then on the actual arm strap.
Yeah, I think this one is empty. But if you want to see inside, it's all logos of the characters. The characters.
Their sprays.
Yeah. So not the sprays. It's like seems like more like indicate like symbols.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so
that'll pick up, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's from, of course, all from Blizzard.
Yeah. I'll put that over here.
Yeah, just how much of a fan I am, I guess.
Yeah, like that was the point of me showing off this stuff, is that it's resonated so much.
The spray shirt for Diva, my main, of course.
Where did you get that?
This one's from Amazon, but it's official Blizzard.
Oh, okay.
They have all different ones. I want to get. I don't use Zarya, but I want to get the one of her wrestling the bear.
Yes.
They have that as a thing.
I need the
what we call the Breakfast Club pose.
Breakfast Club pose.
Yeah. Don't you?
Yeah.
Forget about
Soldier 76. He's one of his victory poses. He goes. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, we've called it the
Breakfast Club
pose. And then on my car, of course, you haven't seen it yet, but I have the Overwatch logo on one side, and the other side is Diva's rabbit.
Yeah, I saw the picture you posted.
Yeah,
but I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much into this right now, and like I said, congrats Blizzard, you got my money.
Yeah, like. So here's the thing, though. Like, usually people who get into Blizzard games, not only do they buy the game,
they buy
because like with World of Warcraft, you buy the game, you buy the expansions, you pay a fee. Heroes of the Storm, you can buy heroes, I think, for use.
I'm not sure. I've never knew about it actually until they started.
Hearthstone, you can buy cards. There's expansions. You can buy decks. Like. All the games they've come out with, there's usually a hook to get you to keep spending money.
Yeah.
And again, with Overwatch, there is, but I'm sure they're making tons of money because I know a ton of people probably buy the loot boxes. But for me, like, I think that would kind of kill my urge to play the game
Yeah.
to have all the stuff. Like the whole point is
I like earning it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to level up to earn the box. Oh shit, what I wanted wasn't that box. I gotta play some more. Earn another box. Oh, I got one thing I wanted, but there's another thing, so I gotta keep going.
100 sprays.
Yeah, like I think it's super cool. Like I said earlier, the carrot on the stick stuff that they do, and like you don't have to spend money like other than on console the $60, or I think on PC it's $50.
Yeah, it's something that's just how do I put it? I don't know, like you said, I just like to earn what I'm doing, and you feel accomplishment. I guess you could say.
I guess
something accomplishing about doing that, where it's like, oh look, it's almost like not like a status symbol, like I got the and if you do that for, let's say for Call of Duty, it's like, oh, it just looks the same.
You got the weed skin for your gun, cool guy.
Yeah, this one's like, we got a whole entire thing. It's not. I mean, they always use the same. And that's the thing too, is you notice there's no like, if you run out of ammo, you just reload. You don't have an ammo bog. You go, I gotta run around and find it.
Yeah. They're like just. I see myself playing this game
like
for a while.
Yeah, I don't see it as a move. I don't like movement, I guess, not like that, but. It's got a big community in just a year, and it's people that don't normally play these kind. I've heard a bunch.
Yep.
I don't normally play these games, but I love this.
Yeah, and
I've seen there's more female players, which is awesome.
Yep.
Also, the characters, a lot of them are they're different. There's like May is, I guess, body positive. They say, like Zarya. Look how she's like buff, but awesome. And Tracer's gay. That kind of thing.
So is Reaper. I'm just kidding.
So the Shimano, but okay. No. But yeah, like they've had those kind of. If you read the like they had the comics, that's different story. Like they're having the I believe I just got a press thing about it. Was there? There's the Art of Overwatch book coming out. There's an anthology of comics that's going to be awesome.
I love the trailers that they released for the characters.
One thing I know is like
for the characters that are coming out, they released trailers for. And
like Sombra was
background.
Like the Sombra one was awesome. The one there's one they had of where was Tracer and were they in the museum?
Yeah,
one of the first ones. And I remember just seeing a thing on YouTube. I'm like, because at the end, she said the world could use more heroes, and someone's like, "Oh, it's so cheesy." Like, no, it is not. It is so different from what you're going to hear from everything else. Like, you play,
fun.
You play Call of Duty. Like, I'm going to go back. I'm sorry, but Call of Duty goes back to, the world's a piece of shit. We're going to have to like,
the world is ending.
Yeah, the world's ending. We got to do this with this.
So, going back to wrestling stuff because we've referenced wrestling a few times.
All right, we don't watch wrestling at all. We talk about
Overwatch is 80s WWF.
I could go with that. Everyone has a gimmick.
Right.
Everyone, and it's like cartoony, but not super over the top cartoon.
And maybe I think that's why maybe it resonates with us so much because we both started watching wrestling at that point.
The golden age. Yeah, I guess that was
right. And where every other shooter is dark and gritty and
like from the 70s wrestling was a little more like that.
Right.
Or like not Attitude Era, but more, and then there was a little bit of the waning era,
the quote reality era that we had for a little while. Like, it's definitely like that's the thing. Like this definitely feels like 80s Memphis, 80s WWE. Like, everybody's a character. Everything is over the top.
And there's something different from everybody.
Yeah, you smash the windows on my Cadillac, so I'm coming. Like it's stupid stuff, It should not resonate the way it does. But because it doesn't take itself seriously, and because it's just fun,
it's anime fans who love it. It's like wrestling fans who love it. Because
everybody's got a character.
Yeah, different like horror fans. You got
hardcore first-person shooter fans are getting into it because there are characters that have so much nuance.
Mm-hmm. And they're different. They're all different. They're not just like here's cookie cutter soldier A, cookie cutter soldier B. One happens to have dark skin, one's lighter skin.
One has a shotgun, one has an assault rifle, one has a pistol. Like,
and some people also will say, "Oh, it's the Team Fortress." It's like,
yes, that's another game. Team Fortress was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for people I never got to play it.
There was only 4 classes, like 5, whatever. How many classes
there's a little. I guess there was a little debate when they had a team deathmatch, the video, and it was Tracer against the Scout. And oh my god, like I'm sorry guys, anyone who can manipulate time, I think they could win.
I think the Scout.
You think Scout could win? They had Tracer.
Scout's pretty good.
But Tracer.
Okay.
Tracer just as fast and more skilled, more battle hardened.
Yeah, I guess so.
And fair enough. She can manipulate her own time.
Yeah. But yeah, Team Fortress 2 was another game that I got into a little bit.
But people still play it.
Yeah.
And they mod it.
Yep.
And I mean that could happen with this, and people have. the community again is like you seeing the art, you see people doing like comedy skit videos with because I believe they put out the source to do like with the characters.
Yeah.
But that leads to the other Rule 34 side of that I've ran into.
Oh, sure you have.
Yeah,
Sure you
for
have.
research for this. Yes, I ran into. Yeah.
The thing about Overwatch is, I guess, I would still be playing Rocket League every weekend if there wasn't Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Rocket League was the last. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but that was the last game that kind of consumed me. I got the platinum trophy in Rocket League in 1 week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me with the last Call of Duty thing I played was
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
So they had double XP weekend for the opening weekend, which they shouldn't have done an opening weekend because then it's like, oh look, I'm like pretty much done with everything. All right.
I think that's the best time to do it because that's when you get the most people playing it, and that's when that matters to them.
Yeah. Then after a while, it's like, where do I go from there?
Yeah.
But I never did the free weekend before I got it. I just jumped right into this game and I tried. I did the same thing. I tried everything. I tried different characters. I did Mei for a while. Believe it or not, I'll confess I did Genji for a bit to try it out.
I spent a whole night doing the training stuff with each character to try and figure out who I liked. I spent an entire night doing that, and I was like, all right, I'll play some Sombra a little bit, I guess. And then
because you had it. Yeah, I mean, hard part is when you do like when the new character comes out and they do no limits. It's like 5 Orissas on the team. I remember I did that. It was like 5 Orissas. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out, not do this.
I mean, unfortunately, there are parts where the toxic community comes in because I've seen some stuff about that.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
It happens everywhere though.
Yeah,
you can't get away from it. I guess the difference is like with something like this, I think the fun outweighs the negativity because there's not much. I haven't come across much.
Yeah, because I mean, I've also turned off my game chat, so maybe that's why I don't see as much.
Yeah, maybe same here. I turn
all that
shit off.
Do it for like if I play with you guys or my other
chat.
groups. Yeah, with my groups, or I do a party thing on PSN and then just
that's
jump
the
in.
only way I do game chat now. Honestly, is through the party chat.
Or because you can do it where it's group or like your group only, like from there, or if you want to do team for your team, but I don't really talk. This one always comes up. We always come up with an inside joke again with our friend Bree and our friend Ani, because we bring up to her too, is that that the greatest name we've seen on screen was Phallic Baldwin.
So I haven't run into anything good in Overwatch.
And what though for I know you're not a Rick and Morty fan, but we found one I found one C137 Rick Sanchez. So people will get that if they play.
I came into some really great gamer tags playing Rocket League. There was a guy named Supreme, but it was spelled SOUPREME.
I've seen stuff like that, like little puns. I've seen that. But just for some reason, for us, Phallic Baldwin stuck out the best.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the community, like I said, we have fun with it, and it's something that we do need around these times like this. It seems like people they're working their butts off, and it's like I need to go home and just because someone brought up like, why don't we do? You should try and play Heroes of Storm with me. I'm like,
it's too much.
It's too much. It's
too
like
much thinking.
I could say it that way, but it's just like I just need. It's a game that you play Overwatch and Tracer and Diva's on there. I'm like, but I can. But for that, I can just jump right in and start playing and having fun.
Decompress.
Yeah, and like
there's so much nuance to this game, but you literally can go into quick play, just turn your brain off, and play.
Yeah,
it's super fun. I've been trying to get Rick to pick up a copy to play.
Hey, you tried Bryce too, right?
Yeah, I tried with Bryce too. Bryce just had a lot of stuff come up, and he's got other games he's playing right now. Overwatch.
Oh.
Duh, Overwatch. No, but I've been trying to get Rick to get Doom also, because Rick has anger issues. So, like, if he has a bad day, he'll come home and play Destiny and just to kill things. And I'm like, dude, you should get Doom. Because there's nothing more satisfying than one shotgun blast and then a charging melee attack and watching them explode.
Or the cinematic kill they have.
Yeah.
But dude, I was playing that before I got into Overwatch.
Yeah.
And then, but I never finished it because I played Overwatch and just took over.
You didn't finish the story mode?
No.
Oh, Francis. You gotta finish the story mode so we could talk about that.
I know, but Doom, it was some fun, but again, it was like total opposites too.
Yep.
Doom was like metal and testosterone.
But it's in the same way though. It's very over the top.
Yeah.
Very fantastic.
It knows its audience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like almost like remember when Bulletstorm came out?
Yeah.
It tried to do that. It tried to be that, and Bulletstorm tried to be like, "We're the men here."
And I think that just recently re-released for PS4 and Xbox One, by the way, with Duke Nukem as a playable character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We're like, all right.
But yeah, man, Overwatch is so much fun. I don't play enough of it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, but I've had like, finally I've reached like, I think I've finally reached the 24 hours on Diva.
Oh,
I
wow,
I
really?
play it. Yeah, I play at night. I'll rank up a bit, and then I'll go. I can turn it off and then go. Cause that's my decompress. Because I work late, and then I'll just like go do it and then play for a bit with my friend. My work coworkers will complain about work. And
I would have been playing more with you recently, but again, I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
I know that.
I'll see you come online and be like, nope, I gotta.
I know. I'll see that sometimes people too. Like they were doing that or Andromeda.
Yeah.
Which that kind of fell off fast, didn't it?
Oh. Yes.
Notice that.
We'll have to talk to Brie about that and see what she thinks of it now.
Get her out
she's
here.
done with it. But yeah.
I know.
Yeah, man. It's a great time. I have a lot of fun playing with you and Brie and other people. I have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even just quick playing solo. Because you do find those people, like I said, every once in a while find a Reinhardt that gets it. And they're like, yo, let's go.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's fun to be a dick and just go
be a Bastion,
Leroy Jenkins, and free for all it.
Yeah,
and not worry about the objectives.
Especially Bastion can play the game all the time for pressing the button the whole time.
Yeah, sometimes it's fun.
Or Torbjorn. No, they don't. I didn't do anything. I just put a turret up and I got it. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we've been talking about doing this for a while.
Yeah, I mean, who's a character that you do want to try and get better with?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I mean, we do 70. Like not like we're like the best at all, but
no.
You've gotten used to doing like 76. Yeah. Like I'm getting used to doing Diva.
I think the character that's most appealing to me would be Bastion at this point, but I really do want to take a weekend and give Diva another shot.
Yeah.
And I guess the other good answer would be Mei, because I want to be the Mei on the team that knows what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
And not the one that throws up a wall when you hear somebody pop an alt. So
yeah.
I think Mei would be another one that like I think honestly it really comes down to Mei and Diva.
Okay. For me, I've done pretty well with Sombra. I want to try and get better. Actually, it's weird. I never do sniper, but I want to try Widow. I've been trying Widowmaker like when I'm on skirmish. That's a thing. That's another thing for us.
Skirmish.
Us sitting there like sometimes like because you'll be on and we'll play at like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
We'll be like, yeah, we're getting skirmish.
But, so the problem is
we play late.
Well, no, not just that we play late.
Rankings too.
We're team. It's me, you, and Bree in a 3-person team already.
Yeah.
So they need to find 3 random people to match with us, plus the other 6 people.
Yeah, or even just you and I playing. It's just like yeah, we got it. Oh, skirmish.
Yeah, skirmish.
And we keep going. That's another thing. Do you think that there should be points counted when you do skirmish?
I think
because it comes up, it'll still say the point amount, like their XP amount or whatever.
So the only reason I think they don't do that is because you don't technically play around. It's kind of just there for you to mess around,
like or to practice or whatever.
But if they put something in it, like if they made that like the deathmatch mode to where like you may only be here for 30 seconds, you may be here for 5 minutes.
Make the most of it.
Who knows? Make the most of it. Get as many kills as you can, and then that'll translate to XP. Maybe you only get half the XP.
That's
per
what I was
kill,
thinking. But like half XP for like a skirmish.
Sometimes it sucks to be sitting in a skirmish for like 3 to 5 minutes and then think you're gonna load into another map, and then you get skirmish again.
To a different map.
Yeah, and it's definitely a bummer.
Yeah. What's your favorite map?
Probably, even though it's not as cool looking anymore, probably King's Row.
But during winter.
Well, I mean, I like it. I just miss the winter stuff, but I like how corridor shooter that map feels. Like it feels like an old school corridor shooter map.
Yeah,
it's very close, enclosed.
And what's funny about it, during Uprising, they changed some stuff around so you couldn't do the same things you did, like if you were
right,
because it's a prequel to the game. And
yeah.
So things are still built. Like when you do at the end, where you're in that area where you can usually be able to push people off or anything, it's all concrete and like built up. You're like, oh, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite map?
Favorite map? Gosh, I like Route 66 for some reason.
Oh, Route 66 is fun.
I like push. I mean, Hollywood's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to be a dick and be Bastion and like sit on top by where the payload is.
Right.
And just start trying to take people out. But people have gotten. The cool thing is, people have gotten smart to that, and they find other ways. Like, all right, fine, I'll be fair and just jump behind you and not just shoot you with rockets.
Dorado, that's my other favorite.
Dorado.
I couldn't remember the name of it.
Oh, the Mexico, in Mexico. Because you know the video, it's Sombra, and no, it's not. It's not Sombra. Then it'd make her like.
Okay, so I'm scrolling through a list of maps. I'm like, oh yeah, but I love Eichenwald too.
See, that's the hard part. Then you go, oh yeah, but I like that part of it. Yeah, and again, that's a.
This is an easy one for me. What's your least favorite map?
Maybe Ilios. I mean, there's not much.
Up top, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
And it's like it's
like
not
Ilios.
much to it, you know. I mean, I've gotten some good kills on it, but I can push people off there. Sorry. I don't have a thing about pushing people off with this thing. I'm like a cat.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
Maybe I can knock it over.
Yeah, I can knock them off that part, or the 300 hole in the middle.
Yeah,
The one if you do all brawls that comes up with the where it's like this is Ilios, and it's like it's like not you, but Roadhog and Lucio, and you just try and push people into the hole as much as you can.
Yeah. I think Volskaya is fun. I like how big it can feel, but I also like how confined it feels at some point.
Yeah, it goes that part, and then for objective A is open.
Yes.
Objective B is inside the factory, and it's more isolated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it. It's a sign of a good game.
I had to look up the actual names. I didn't want to say, the castle one.
That one with the thing.
Yeah, the one with the thing.
The thing over here. You know what I'm saying? But that's a sign of a good game, though, because we say, oh, we like this map, but then you say mention the one. Oh, yeah, but that has a cool part to this.
I get all this dope, and
yeah. And it's limited, but not.
Right.
And they're all, again, same thing. They'll have different feels to it.
And then there's different layouts to some maps.
Yeah.
Some maps have different layouts. So
I mean, and at first when I played, of course, we were like, oh, there should be a single player. But then, how do you have a single player? With who?
Yeah.
Do you do a Tracer? Do you do Reaper and follow
the closest thing
his
we got
story?
was Uprising, which I think was close enough.
Yeah, I mean the tower defense it was fun.
So here's what I think. What I would like. We talked about what we would like out of this game. I would like an Uprising mode for every map.
Like from what an Omnic battle kind of thing.
Right. So I want that style of gameplay, like kind of horde-ish checkpoint.
To see what goes on, so you know what happened everywhere else.
Right, but on every map, even if it's not story based, even if it's just shoehorning that into.
Okay. Because I mean, I like that they did it.
Sky Industries would be super fun to play that. Like
yeah,
Dorado would be super fun to play that, walking down those streets and knowing the map as well as you can know it. And knowing, well, there's going to be guys coming out of here, there's going to be guys coming around here, there's going to be guys coming out here.
Did you actually try one? Because you only did a couple times. I know you did Uprising just when we did it with me, right?
I played a little bit more after that.
Did you ever try the hardest mode?
No.
Because I heard that one.
Whatever mode we were playing on.
I think I did that one. I've done that one. I did the second one.
Yeah.
I never really jumped over because I'm just like, again, I mean, we go to a thing where it's like, I don't really want to be frustrated.
Yeah.
But I've had people like, oh my gosh, like, who quit in the middle, like rage quit because they didn't do.
They didn't get their way, or they didn't get the points they wanted.
Or get somebody who's trying to be fun. He's like, I'm not going to jump in that part right with the payload. I'm just going to wait right here in the line.
So I think that would be fun if, give us an option to where we can take our 4 or 5 players, whatever, 6 players, onto any map and have a checkpoint style horde mode. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
I really like what they did with Uprising on Kings Row, but I'm not going to lie, it got kind of boring only being that one map.
Yeah,
Kings Row is an awesome map. But
yeah, it needs to be, because after a while you kind of memorize all the patterns and everything. But yeah, if we could do that for just to be able to tell that story, because
could you imagine that on Hollywood?
Oh man,
just because of, again, how confined that map can feel.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get to the Old West part, it opens up a little bit, and then you get inside the soundstage where it kind of clamps down again. I think that would be a fun map to have.
Yeah,
that style again.
I just want to be able to know the story, to see what happened before Overwatch. We always talk. Everyone talks about that. Like, I want to see that. I want to see that. And that's another sign. It's like, I want to know more. I want to keep knowing more about this world.
Final Fantasy X with the Blitzball stuff, because Final Fantasy X opens with this amazing sport called Blitzball, and it's like it shows this amazing cutscene, and then
you don't see it. But I mean, at least they're giving us stuff. They're giving it through comics and through Uprising, and Uprising got to see it's because it's Tracer's first mission. You saw a young. You hear about the young 76, or Reaper before he was Reaper.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty cool, all the stuff, the nuance they've added to it in the story stuff. But yeah, I definitely want that style of.
And you notice that with Blizzard, that they've only done a certain amount of games.
Yeah,
they haven't done here's a million games that we're gonna put out and hope we see which one sticks. They seem to want to stick to they have a formula they stick to.
The thing that I hate hearing people talk about that are Blizzard fanboys, I really hate hearing it, but then I have to kind of agree with it, especially with Overwatch, is I hear people go, it's like Blizzard takes something that already exists and perfects it.
Is that what
shut up.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I mean, look at MMOs. EverQuest was a thing before World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah,
but
I remember that.
They came around and did World of Warcraft and shut the shit down. And that's the only one that you play. Like, top-down loot RPGs have always been a thing. Baldur's Gate was a thing. And Diablo comes out, and that's it. You know, Overwatch, there's been first-person shooters. There's been hero-based, team-based first-person shooters before. Overwatch comes out, Blizzard finds a way to make it its own and make it better. Like, I don't play Heroes of the Storm, but I know a lot of people who played Dota went over to Heroes of the Storm because they feel that it's a better version of that game.
It's giving people what they want.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see that they actually do that. And I hate to say it, but yeah, they took a genre that was completely rote, and I hated, and I couldn't stand playing anymore, and made me fall in love with it.
And made a bunch of people who never play it.
I think I got my 100 wins trophy the last time we played.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it ain't nothing. I don't play that much, but I got 100 wins, and
you realize, whoa, I played over 100 games.
I think I have 35 or 40 hours in it, and that's because when I got it, I played it every night for like a month. And then I was like, "Ooh, I gotta slow down here."
Yeah, that's the thing too. You can do that, and then jump right back into it.
And it takes maybe a game or two to get used to your main again. And
I think I did that because I did when I was doing a bunch of Uprising. I'm like, oh, I'm so rusty on Diva, like in normal.
Yeah, normal play.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got it back, but then that game, I got played the game.
Like when I came in, I jumped into play. I played a bunch of Uprising with you, and then I played some on my own, and then you and Bree were online, and I jumped in to play with you guys, and I spectated your last Uprising match. Yeah. And then you guys were like, "Hey, do you want to do quick play?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm here. I'm down to play whatever." And it literally took us all like a game.
And we're all like back into it.
Oh, okay. And then we were all back into it.
That's what we're doing.
Playing,
yeah. Again, perfecting it. It's like nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's, God, I mean, like you can go on forever about how much fun you have with this game and what it's done for people, or like it's like.
All right. Come on, Fran. One more match.
Yes, at 3 in the morning, I'm like, oh crap! It's 3 in the morning.
Well, but we lost the last one.
So I want to end on a high note. Let's end on a high note, guys.
One more match.
I'm almost ranked. Okay.
I only need one more match to get another loot box. All right.
They know how those points go up, and you'll see that little scale go up.
Yeah.
It goes right to the
to
like where you need like 1,000 points, and you're like, oh, you got like
one more match.
Yes.
One more match.
And then the next player, I'm almost there. Why don't we do one more?
Yeah, and that happened to me with Rocket League too. I played a lot of Rocket League with Bryce and Dan and Josh, and it was one of those things where it was like, oh man, like so Dan and Josh live on the East Coast, so when we're playing at 3 in the morning, it's 6 a.m. over there.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, oh come on guys, but we lost that one. We can't leave losing. One more match, and then it'll be quiet, and they'll both go, yeah, one more match, and we'll do that, and then it's 5 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock their time, and it's like, all right, that's it, we're done. No more.
We've had
no more.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of those where people was like they played so much that they're like end up like almost falling asleep while they're playing because they're in.
We did that with Bree the last time we played. We lost really bad on a map, and we were like, all right, let's do one more. So we did one more, and we won. And then it was that thing of like, you were like, oh, I just need one more to get this loot box, and you got your loot box, but we lost.
And then you're like,
but Bree and I were close to leveling up. It's like, look, we just need one more match. We'll win it. We'll get our loot boxes, and we get out. Then we get in, and we played and won. And then we were talking about non-Overwatch related stuff, and rolled into another match without really paying attention, and then steamrolled people on that one. And I was like, guys, we just steamrolled some people. We leveled up. Let's get the fuck out of here while the getting's good.
Okay, do you remember our first match? I think when the first one we played with you and Bree.
Yeah.
And we were, I think it was Hollywood, and we actually held off like all the rank.
We held off
the
at
prestige.
The very end. At the very end.
We helped hold off like the prestige. Like we were like, because we were like, I think I was probably like a level 50 or something.
And I just popped 35. We were way outmatched. Yeah. We were way
They had like 3 stars, like 2 stars, 3 stars people, and we're just like, okay, and they're like, they gotta be so pissed at us. I don't know if we stayed on where you're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're like, all right, let's go. That's it. Yeah, that was the first time I played with you guys, and holy crap.
I think we talked, and then I'm like, hey, guess what? Hey Bree, Mike's a him fan too. And we just kept, and we're going on the history. We're like, oh, I love this one, I like this.
Yeah, that was that map, that Hollywood map, and they got their shit all the way in, and then we started pushing back and pushing back and pushing back.
That's such a oh my god, is such a good feeling when you see like the arrow go back when the payload.
Yeah.
Like, oh, got it.
And then it got to the point where like it's so crazy. This game has so many crazy swings. So it's literally 10-second countdown. We just get completely wiped. Bree and I respawn, run back in. I have my ult. She has her ult. We pop them. It's counting down. The payload is moving. Rockets, shooting, rockets, sprint around, shooting. And it's 0 as the payload gets into the circle. It was uncontested, so that's why it was literally like if they would have kept somebody on the payload for another second, it would have went in.
Yeah.
But we were able to hold them off at the they
were so
they
pissed.
snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory.
Yes.
Like, it was insane, and it was so much fun.
I've had some games where we went from they had 99%, we went to overtime, and we took the points.
Yep.
Those ones are...
Those feel great.
Oh my god. I'm like, I just wonder on the other side, how pissed are people?
I feel like sometimes like that happens and you're like, there's no way that legit just happened. There's something going on in the background of this game where it's like, let's give them a chance. Let's overtime it a little bit.
Let's let that little yellow line go a little bit slower.
And sometimes it feels that way, but then when you actually like
they've
come out and said like, no man, like if people are holding you off, they're holding you off.
That overtime is such a is like
you get so anxious, so like,
or people get mad that like if you're because on the overtime if you're like this, let's say this is the payload, you're like this much, you're not on the payload, you're like right here where my finger is,
it won't move,
it won't give you overtime because you're not touching it. And people must stay on the payload.
Yes. Stay on the payload.
Genji.
On the payload. Back in my day, we would have had this payload move by
I love also when they'll have like something and like, oh, we have Overwatch has reached 30 million players, and then joke of but no one's on the payload.
No one's on the payload.
Because I think they've reached that 30 million.
Yeah, I think so.
30 million players all worldwide
throughout PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Yeah, I'm like, how those numbers though? Do you know if they compare to, let's say, a Call of Duty?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know, man.
Oh look.
It's not that much. It ain't 30 million. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean they got a name, but it's and the fan base is strong for it. Yeah. It's not just people just jumping to the next game, Right. They're staying with Overwatch, and
that's what Blizzard does, man.
Yeah,
other team-based shooters will come out, and people will jump to those, but they'll always come back to Overwatch.
They're like, I miss Overwatch.
Yeah,
because then that everyone else is now. It could be, hey, Overwatch did this. Let's try that. Yeah, and it's like it's not gonna work because you didn't do it. You're not Overwatch.
Right.
Like, it works for Overwatch. It doesn't work for...
I hate sounding like a Blizzard fanboy, but they really did just make it better.
Yeah.
That's all they really did.
Because some people are like, it's just Team Fortress with this. It's like...
Yeah, and Team Fortress is a lot of fun, but it ain't Overwatch.
Yeah. It doesn't have, like, a wider story than that. Like, does that... Almost has, like, not mythology, but has, like, such, like, backstory to it that we're still...
If you want it, it's there to get.
Yeah.
If you just want to shoot, you can just shoot.
Or freeze.
Or freeze, or...
Take souls, or...
harpoon.
Whatever. Yeah, harpoon. You can electrocute.
You
can shoot with turrets. You can burn. We can do everything on it.
It's pretty good, man. I love that we've spent an hour...
an hour.
Over an hour just talking about Overwatch.
Yeah.
And again, we didn't even really get into, like, mechanics. Like, it is definitely... it's best in class when it comes to the feel of a shooter. And... not every character feels like a shooter character, and that's what we've talked about here. Is like everything is different,
and that was the whole concept came from I guess it was like a game that then never happened,
right?
And then a lot of those characters came from that.
Yeah.
So,
StarCraft Ghost, I think is what that game was, and they pulled a lot of the mechanics in for Overwatch.
Yeah, and just made something that were like, so that, but the hard part is now we're all like, I gotta go to BlizzCon now. I get to...
I'll just see news that happens. But this has been a fun conversation.
Yeah,
and we could keep going around in circles about how rad this game is. It was my game of the year on some shit we like.
We'll say it's my game of the year too.
Right,
because that's the only thing I really played.
That was the only thing you really played last year. Well, Doom.
Was probably up there
too.
It was Doom was up there, but Overwatch. Once I got into it, it was like
pulled you completely away. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the rockets got strapped. They strapped the rocket to it, as we'd say.
Yeah, it got the push, brother. But yeah, that'll do it for this SSWL Presents Mike and Fran talk about Overwatch.
Yeah. Maybe do this another year.
Rick, I like the presents thing. Like, we can do this with any topic that we want to blow out into its own specific thing.
We should get him like a microphone thing so we sound like
so it sounds like it's in a tin can.
Yeah, like when Gary would do it to Howard.
So
like,
it's a Howard Stern reference.
Yeah.
We got both.
We're both.
But yeah, so
Overwatch cast.
Overwatch cast. Yeah.
Yes.
SSWL presents Overwatch.
Probably just another year.
Right. So if you like hearing Fran's voice, if you like hearing his opinions or his style, you can keep up with him on social media at
Viva La Fran on Viva La Franzig, sorry, on Instagram. The Massacre Twins also on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm more active on that. I do Facebook. Yeah. There is a Facebook for the Massacre Twins on themassacretwins.com. A lot of stuff for that comic. But I've mostly been active on the Instagrams, especially a lot of Overwatch stuff has been going on there.
Yes.
So I post my plays of the game if anything I think is worthy, or just fun stuff. Like sometimes even art if I find good art.
Not that deviant art though.
Oh, the
you
deviant
just keep
art.
that for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? What's a deviant art?
His stuff will be in the description. So will the link to the artist who did this awesome Diva picture.
Yeah. I'm also for First Comics News, which I also write for. I'll be doing an unboxing. Maybe that's unboxed, but I'll do a little more in depth with the Diva.
Some close-up shots.
Yeah. ASMR will do the tingles.
What you got to do with that is this. You got to do this. Ready?
It's
yeah.
Just
do that over.
I think it's funny people know.
Technically, it's a binaural mic.
Yeah.
People know what I'm talking about. It's funny. It's like, this is my Diva.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do more in depth with that, with the details and everything.
And then when this video is up, you can throw the embed link up there.
Oh yeah, this will also be on First Comics News.
The audio we'll throw up there too.
Yep.
Everything will be all right there.
Yep.
And
overtime.
Yeah.
We should have had that word.
Overtime.
We go over the hour.
Yeah, I think
Overtime.
there was about 35 minutes ago where I was like, okay, I think we've said everything that needs to be said in my head, and I was getting ready to start bringing it home, and then we went off again. But anyway,
so
it was good to have you on, Fran.
Thank you. It's always good to be here.
We'll definitely have you on the regular show in the future again, I'm sure. Probably for some Comic-Con wrap-up stuff and some E3 stuff if you follow it at all. And I think we're going to try and make SSWL Presents a thing.
Yeah. Well, Rick will get up here when we do Star Wars.
Yeah. Yes.
Rick and Al. You can have Rick and I just go for 2 hours, like whatever you want for Rick and Star Wars.
But all right, until next time, that was some shit we like.
Sort of.
Sort of?